Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Denali and I'm a full-time reseller on eBay and Poshmark. My store and closet name is El DUCHO, E-L-D-U-C-H-O, and you can find me on Instagram as El DUCHO Thrift. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you would like to be, hit the button down below, and if you enjoy my What Sold videos, give me a thumbs up before you leave today. A quick note before we get started, I recently created a podcast. It is called Flip the Script, and the podcast is about reselling. It's basically just me interviewing one reseller for about 45 minutes to an hour and just talking about their journey from how the heck they got started in this crazy job to where they're at now and how their business runs and looks like and all sorts of fun stuff. So if you're interested in listening to that, I will put links in the description down below where you can find it. However, off the top of my head, it is on Google Podcasts, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, and I keep saying Spotify is coming soon, but allegedly it is. It just hasn't happened yet, so keep an eye out for it. But anyways, with all of that said, let's get into the video. Here's another What Sold video from me for the week of, I have to look at my notes, September 16th through the 22nd. These are my sales for eBay and Poshmark, and I did a combined total of $3,568.33 to be exact. So how I'm going to lay out the video for you is I'm going to tell you 5 sales from eBay and 5 sales from Poshmark, and they're going to be the highest grossing sales for that week. I'm going to tell you how much the item sold for and when I listed it, so you kind of have an idea of how quickly it went. But yeah, that's it. So to get into it, my eBay sales for the week of the 16th through the 22nd were $2,031.33. I sold 112 items with an average sale price of $18.14. So not too bad. All right, so the first highest grossing item was a pair of teaks. Shocker, a pair of teaks sold for a lot of money. So if you're not familiar with these shoes, they are a expensive ballet flat. They're highly desirable because they're expensive. They're nice. I mean, it's a nice quality flat. I'll put a picture up here, of course. I sold them for $103, and I listed these on September 9th of this year. So really quickly, they sold basically within less than a week. And I actually picked these up from a bins. I don't think that I've published the haul video for this, so some items have kind of been showing out of order. But anyways, yeah, that was really exciting. I mean, to get something from the bins and turn it into $103 is like, I mean, a reseller's dream. Okay, the next item was this, I can't remember what it's called. I just wrote down the shorthand, but I think it's Bird by Juicy Couture. And I sold this for $50, and I listed it on August 27th, 2019. Now, here's the fun part about this dress. It was recently in one of my hauls. I picked this up from the Goodwill outlet. One of my subscribers, who I'll now call a friend, her name is Michelle. She came up to me at the bins and she gave it to me, which was very kind of her. Thank you again so much, Michelle. That was very nice of you. And then a subscriber purchased the dress. I think she's a subscriber because she reached out to me and was asking about it. So that person is Holly. So thank you for buying the dress, Holly. If you're watching, I hope that you enjoy it. All right. The next item was a pair of Fits riding pants, and I've talked about riding breeches or riding pants, equestrian pants before. I really like picking these up, man. I'm telling you, they're a good buy. So I listed these on September 2nd, and they sold again within just a couple of weeks, and they sold for $44.99. So yeah. Okay, the next item, I have a lot of fun stories about my top 5 grossing sales on eBay for the week. I don't have that for all 112 items, but I do have it for these 5. Okay, so the next item is this Pam Angela sweatshirt, and this sold for $40, and I listed this on, or roughly around August 15th, 2019. This was given to me by my friend Laura, who is, what is her, I don't know what her YouTube name is. I'll put it in the description down below. She is Laura Von V on Instagram if you want to follow her. She lives down in Los Angeles. She's super awesome. Anyway, she gave it to me Last time I saw her at the beginning of August, because at that time I had told her about the flood in my house. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Anyway, she wanted to basically throw some money my way. So I appreciate it, Laura. Thank you. And then the next item and last item I'm going to tell you about for eBay is these Lululemon Align pants, capris, whatever you want to call them. I sold these for $53.99. And these sold really quickly because I think I wrote down 9/19. Yeah, so September 19th. So yeah, those sold really quickly. Not surprised about those go pretty quickly if you've ever sold those before. All right, so those are my eBay sales. Now to tell you my Posh sales. My Posh sales were $1,537. I sold 45 items with an average sale price of $34.16. I did sell a lot of mystery boxes this past week. If you purchased one from me, thank you so much. And so I'm not going to tell you the mystery boxes because it's hard to tell you what was inside of them. But I'm going to tell you the other sales that I had for the week. And yeah, so, and if you're interested in purchasing a mystery box from me, I'm just keeping the listing active now on Poshmark because I am actively fulfilling those orders as they come in. I have been to the Goodwill outlets so much recently, so yeah, I am filling those basically on demand. So if you want one, I always have a link to my Poshmark closet down below, so check it out. Okay, so the first item that I have to tell you about is a pair of kids' Bogs boots, B-O-G-S. And these sold for $35, and I listed these on July 10th, 2019, so not a big surprise that they didn't sell during the summer, but now that we're getting into fall and winter coming up, now they're starting to sell. This is actually, I think, the second pair of Bogs boots I've sold in like the past couple of weeks. These are great flip. I love, like when I find them at the bins, if you find them at the bins or you're finding them cheap enough, I say buy them, but you know, don't let me dictate your buying decisions. Okay, the next item is this Peter Millar sweater, and I sold it for $35, and this was listed on July 3rd, 2019. So again, not so surprising that a sweater didn't sell over the summer, but again, as we're getting into fall, it sold, so yeah. The next item was a bundle. So I actually had two bundles. I have two bundles to tell you guys about. So the first one sold for $52, and there was 3 items in there. There was first this Sequel brand. I can't remember all the details. I wrote Sequel sweater. So this I've actually had for a little while. I listed on January 10th, 2019. So, you know, it's been a bit. And then the next item was this Patchwork Shirt. I believe it's like a vintage express shirt. I actually really love this. But again, I've had it for a while. It's been in my closet since March 11th, so, you know, I was obviously eager to make a bundle offer or get one. The next one was this E by Eloise, which is Anthropologie brand top. I don't know if it was a pajama top, but anyways, again, I'd had this since March 18th, 2019, so it was time for all of those things to move on. So I was very excited to get a bundle for those 3, and I hope that they are in a happy new home. And the next bundle that I had was, I think, from a viewer. So if it is, hi viewer, I hope you've received it. But the bundle sold for $40, and the first item was this pair of Peak boys shorts. I love picking up the brand Peak. They make really nice, expensive kids items. But I have had this item since January 11th of this year, so again, was happy to bundle it. The next item was this Free People sweater. This is actually a really cool sweater. It reminded me of something I probably would have worn in like 6th or 7th grade, which was many moons ago. But it's a vintage Free People sweater, and I'd had this since February 13th. And then the last item was this Star Trek t-shirt, and also had this one since February 24th of this year. So again, all of those items I was happy to bundle and give at a good price because, you know, they'd been in my closet and / store for a while, and it was time that they moved on to their new home. So I hope they're happy where they are now. Okay, and then the last item I want to tell you about, I actually had 2 items that sold for $17 that I was going to tell you about, but I chose this one. So they were both Disney too. That's weird now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, anyways, so this one was like a hard good, a home home market on Poshmark. It was this little Ariel statue. I think maybe it was like a bell too, like you could shake it. I don't know. I had this for way too long. I have just over yonder a hard goods shelf here in my garage / office, and I'd had this for too long. There had actually been a couple of other of these little Disney characters that I had, but when I think I listed them originally on eBay, I bundled those together and I forgot about the Ariel one, so now I had to sell this one as a single, which made it a little bit more difficult. But yeah, awesome that it sold on Posh. I haven't sold a lot of home items or hard good items, so yeah, any sale is a good sale in my book. But that is my sales for the week of the 16th through the 22nd, and I hope you guys are having a good sales week. Leave me a comment down below and let me know how your sales are going this week. Again, I keep saying as we go into fourth quarter, but I don't know, I kind of feel like fourth quarter's here. My sales have been really good, but the truth is I've been working a lot too, so those kind of go hand in hand. But anyway, all right, I will talk with you guys later. Bye.